Hello and welcome back to the channel, and thank you very much for subscribing to the channel for all of those of you that have, and clicking that bell icon. And I have two of these in my possession, and it is the Theraphosa Stirmi, the burgundy Goliath Birdeater. But this one here is extremely aggressive, extremely feisty. You have to be careful of their weapons, which are the fangs, which can clearly be up to 1 inch long, and you do not want to get bitten by one of these. And also the urticating hairs on this species are the worst of any, so stay clear of those. Okay, and this one is the burrow of my second specimen, which is way more fiery. So I just tried to have a look, and normally should fly out straight away. She didn't, so I thought I'd have to remove the webbing and have a good look inside and see what was going on with her. But as you can see here, the burrow is very smooth, deep, shallow, temperature change in the bottom, but goes back about ½ a foot at the back. It's absolutely massive, the space underneath. Okay, so we come around the back, you can see the gravel layer. In this side there's 10 inches of substrate. In the one on the right hand side you can see the Stirmi there, and that one is 12 to 14 inches of substrate. It's absolutely massive, and it goes about 1 foot to 1.5 foot at the space of the bottom, so there's plenty of room for them. You can see they're absolutely massive, and you can see the gravel there. You can also see the fangs there are still not red and gone black, so it is just freshly molted, so I managed to get that one out in time. You can't really clearly see that one there, but that is my original Stirmi, and this one is the new Stirmi. She's all scrunched up there, so I can't wait to get a good look at her when she comes out. But you'll have to tune in on the channel for future videos, and you can see the pair of these and then potentially pairings in the future as well. Now these are from South America, from humid tropical jungle environments from Venezuela down to French Guyana and also the whole of Brazil. Okay, so this is the Stirmi that we just had in the enclosure on the right hand side, and it molted a few months ago, so I wasn't expecting it to molt again, but obviously this one has, and you can see the thickness in the legs. But I thought, is it potentially a male? But no, it's a female look. So I've got two giant female Stirmis. This one's 20 centimeters, and the one in here is the original big one, so we'll get onto that in a second, but I think this one's overtook that. Yes. Water in.
That plant's done well in there, isn't it?
She's left it alone at the top. Yeah, look at her legs. She is older because she's got like a greyish colour.
Oh, she has.
Yeah. Sam from Bug Realms has got the sister to this one, but let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. The coloration on this one has gone slightly different since fully molted out. Oh, look at the size of those fangs, that's easily 1 inch. But I don't know how big she is, but the Stirmi I've just shown you is smaller than this one, so I'm expecting this one to be 20 centimeters plus, but just going to plump it up. But this is the closest I've ever. She lets me get quite close.
She's quite calm, this one, isn't she?
Yeah, so this one is another beautiful Stirmi, but this one lives up in a den that we created and glued into the glass there. So there's 10 to 12, I think it's 12 inches of substrate from the top to the bottom. And then we put a fern in there, just some little tiny plant. But Stirmis like to rip these out. But then we did one of these water dishes that you can buy for like £10, but they never hold the water.
Terrible.
And you've got to remove the substrate from the edge as it sucks the water out. But we do that, but these still don't, so that's why I've still put this blue one in the middle, just a bottle cap. But I think, if I can get closer, she's a different colour altogether. She was a burgundy, but after molting she's gone like a reddish colour on top, and then her abdomen's almost grey. But she doesn't like to come out. Sometimes she does walk around at night, but always goes back to this den. But that is a brilliant footage there. You can see we've done it on a slope, so she can walk up and down here, which she does. You can see her markings and the legs that she does down, and she comes down into here. And this little plastic divider is enough. It's so sturdy, they don't do anything with it. But then this one did have a hide stuck at the top so it could go under, but this spider didn't like it, and then obviously did the hole going straight down and then burrowed at the back to the bit you see at the back, which is there. So there she is. Waiting for them to get a bit more mature, and then I will start looking for a male and we will pair these up. But Stirmies are amazing. You've got to have these in your collection. Oh, she's turned right to me. Look at that. That's a thumbnail. Thumbnail action. Now that is a sight for sore eyes in a cave. That is beautiful. So here's the final shot of her. I hope you enjoyed seeing both of them, and thanks very much for tuning into the channel today, and we will see you on the next video. Bye bye.